Kool TV proudly presents West Carter Comets Baseball as the Kool Sports Network brings you coverage of the Comets live from Olive Hill, Kentucky. Now let's head to the field for the pregame show and West Carter Comets Baseball live on Kool TV.
And a pleasant good evening, everybody, from West Carter High School. Kent Robinson with you tonight. Jeff and Rachel Irwin on the Kool TV Sports Network. A little late start this evening. Nicholas County, we understand, had to wait on a bus driver, and they got here a little bit late. We were told maybe, Jeff, start time at 6:30, but as you see on the field, Coach Allgood of West and Josh Earlywine of Nicholas County meeting with the umpires, so maybe we'll get a little early start because everybody's been ready to go for quite some time. West Carter and Nicholas County. We'll come back and let you know what these two teams did in their last games and get you set for this one on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy. At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky. For over a century, KCU has been transforming the hearts and minds of students through a Christ-centered academic community that is both academically rigorous and intimately personal. Begin the journey to the career of your dreams today at kcu.edu.
Welcome back, everybody, to Kool TV. It's going to be West Carter 6-6 tonight, taking on Nicholas County. They are 3-12. Nicholas County played Paris last night and lost in 5 innings by the score of 11-1. And the last game for the Comets was Tuesday against Elliott County. They won that one 20-0. Brody Boggs was the winning pitcher. In that game, West Carter had 1 stolen base. They walked 8 times, and there was a homer in the contest. We'll take a break for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll get your starting lineups, and we'll get ready for this one, West Carter and Nicholas County on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Baseball and softball seasons are here, and Grayson Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for everything from bats and gloves to helmets and accessories. No matter the age, Grayson Sporting Goods has the size to get your favorite star ready to hit the field. Grayson Sporting Goods also offers a full selection of East and West Carter team gear with custom printing and embroidery available on many items. Stop by Grayson Sporting Goods, located on Main Street in downtown Grayson, proudly serving Carter County and surrounding counties since 1975.
Come back. We'll get you set for the starting lineups for Nicholas County and West Carter. First off, for Nicholas County, their starting lineups look like this. Hitting things off will be the shortstop in Chandler Kinney. Batting second and playing second will be Jackson Zimmerman. On the mound today for them will be Jaden Robinson. Cash Linville, he'll bat in the cleanup position out in left. Then you've got Corbin Fryman at first base. Braxton Minear, he's catching. Bentley Crump, center field. Parker Smith at third. Ethan Ritchie will be out at right. Take a look now at your home standing comments of West Carter. Brody Boggs will lead things off playing center, followed by Hayden Hall at short. Pitching tonight will be Jake Carter. Tabor Tackett will bat fourth and play first base. You've got Ian Porter down at third. Trip LeMaster catching. Jacob Owens at second. K.K. Manning will be in right, and Cade Hollingsworth in left. Tough start so far for Nicholas County at only 3 wins. Jake Carter this season, 5 appearances with a 1-2 record. His ERA at 5.07. Innings pitched around 19. He's given up 20 hits, walked 17, struck out 18, given up 25 runs, and earned runs are at 14.
Yeah, we got notifications. Lane Hughes as behind the plate here tonight.
When did Lane Hughes grow a beard? That's not Lane Hughes. First ball goes out of play. That is Randy Ross on the bases.
Randy Ross. And
no, we had Lane last week at East. That's not him. Okay.
That's who was supposed to be scheduled anyway. If he
maybe
traded
Lane,
off.
Maybe Lane was supposed to be here, but last time I saw Lane, he didn't have a beard. But we'll get him before we go. 0-1 coming up. Of course, knowing Lane, he could have disguised his face with maybe some of the calls that he's made over the years.
He never can.
I'm just teasing.
Entered the umpire witness protection program.
Yeah, but we'll get him. It's Jeff and Rachel, myself, Kent. Glad you're with us. Jeff tagging along with me tonight. High fly ball out to right. No center field is going to come in. And can't get it. And Nicholas County is going to start things off with a triple. Just could not come up with it. Something that you would think would be routine in Nicholas County. Pop-up triple. Your Ison's Cards and Collectibles instant replay. Glad to have them with us tonight. Going to bring up Jackson Zimmerman, the second baseman. .176 batting average, showing bunt. 3 hits, 5 RBIs. He's walked 5 times. Kelly got the third in a hurry. Blue Jackets with a runner on here early in the first inning, just underway. Time calling at the plate. Fastball, and Nicholas County is going to lead it 1-0. Getting by the catcher and LeMaster. So just like that, 1-0. Pitch misses away. 2 balls and a strike to the second baseman of Nicholas. Fastball misses outside, and it's 3-1. Jake Carter on the mound to start things off for West. And that one's a strike, catching the corner of the plate.
A little bit of Rembrandt there, painting the corners.
Yep. Well, it's where he had that last pitch. He just missed. See if he comes to it again. Just missed it. He wanted that corner, just couldn't get it. And Zimmerman will go to first with the walk. Brings up Jaden Robinson, the pitcher. Short lead at first. It was popped up in front of us. Master trying to get it, ran into the net, just ran out of room.
As you see there, Robinson, 200 in on the season, 5 hits, 4 RBIs, 3 doubles, and 6 walks here.
So another short lead at first. Foul tip. 0-2. It looked like Jeffy wanted to back off a little bit, and he swung at it. On deck will be the left fielder in Linville. In short lead. And it was a ripped foul over the fence. Pretty decent night for baseball. Not real cold. The weekend's looking great.
Especially Easter weekend.
Anybody wants to come over tomorrow night and Saturday and mow my backyard, come on over. I'm going to give me a goat. Strike 3 called, pretty pitch. And that'll be a strikeout.
I've been growing hay in mine, so anybody wants to harvest it.
I just ain't had time, and then the 2 dogs kind of help things out.
Linville up to bat now.
Pretty good average at 429. Throw back safely. So again, this is a little bit of a late start. Carlisle, pretty good trip. Of course, it's all interstate once you come out of Carlisle. 1 ball, 1 strike. A short lead. Lights have been on for quite a while. That was fouled at the plate.
One of those little oopsies.
Well, yeah, like the other kid a while ago, he started to swing and didn't, and backed off on that one. On the top half of the first. Breeze coming in the box. That's a strike. That was pretty. Dropped it right in there to make it 1-2. Carter, a quick look at first. And a fastball, and he's got back-to-back strikeouts. Brought some heat on that one. 2 strikeouts now for West.
Take a quick look at the lineup on there on who's playing where there tonight.
Yeah. Pretty good lineup for West. Now with the 2 down. That one misses outside. Batter in the first inning got a triple and scored, and that's where we are right now. Fryman, 263 average, 5 hits, 3 RBIs.
Excuse me, Linville. Actually.
Linville.
No, actually it is.
No, it is Fryman because
yeah.
Linville struck out. And he struck out Robinson and Linville.
Get my stats right here.
And swinging outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. How sweet would it be able to strike out another one? get out of the inning. Quick look at first. Foul tip. Carter comes in with another fastball. Laid off on that one, and he strikes out the last three hitters. But Nicholas County scores one in the top half of the first. They leave one on the back. Back with the Comets coming to the plate on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return,
refresh,
refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Welcome back, everybody, as we head to the bottom half of the first inning. Nicholas County leading it 1-0 on the mound now for Nicholas County.
Yeah, it's Robinson.
Jaden Robinson with only 3 appearances on the year, 0-2 record. ERA at 2.92. He's pitched 12 innings, 7 hits. He's walked 15. Struck out a bunch, though, Jeffrey, 25. Giving up 7 runs and earned runs at 5, and Brody Boggs will face him to lead things off for West.
Take a look there at the field there for the Blue Jackets.
Yeah, you
got Robinson on the mound. Manier catching here tonight.
Yep. Nicholas County, like I said, a tough start. They lost last night in 11 innings, or 5 innings, 11-1. Brings up Boggs, a 400 average, 16 hits, 11 RBIs. Goes bunt. He's walked 4 times and has 1 double. Boggs pitched the other night in the victory over Elliott County. That one fouled behind us. I noticed where you parked, by the way.
Yeah.
You're way over there. I'm taking a chance. I've already got a cracked windshield, so maybe if I get one, that'll take care of it.
There you go. Well, remember, insurance is supposed to pay off on the windshields there.
Liner past the shortstop. I've already had one on the car. And Boggs on with a single. Thing kind of swerved around past the shortstop the way it was hit. Brings up the shortstop and Hayden Hall. Hayden, 257 average on 9 hits, 6 RBIs, a double, and he's walked 6 times. Boggs back safely. Randy Ross on the bases. And before we get out of here, we'll get the home plate umpire. Quick look at Brody. Boggs takes off, throw down, not in time, it hits the dirt. Boggs at second with a stolen base. He's hard. He's got some speed now. He's hard to catch.
Are you taking a good sizable lead there off a second?
Yeah. Base hit will get him in with no problem with his speed, and he's got a pretty good lead. Going farther. Throw back. It looked closer than what it really was. Randy took his time, but I think everybody, folks who are here, knew he was safe.
I think it's one of those situations they wait to make sure that they don't celebrate and step off the bag and get a tag on there.
Mm-hmm. That one just missed down low. Even the count. Over a strike. One ball, two strikes. Fouled out of play. Right-handed batter facing the right-handed pitcher. We're in the bottom half of inning number 1. Fouled over the Blue Jacket dugout. You ever been to their football field?
Can't say that I have.
Been there years ago. Many, many years ago. Toward the dugout again. Good cut.
That's where I'm sure Nicholas County is glad for the
Yeah.
recent addition on, I think it's been in the last year or so that they put in that fencing 2 years ago,
That's
actually.
good, too. Safety first. Especially the way that one got in there a while ago. Got there quick. Boggs at second. Misses away the pitch.
Yeah, baseball's a game you got to pay attention, close attention to wherever everything's at. I know I was at a Lexington Legends game one time, and we were, I think, maybe first, right on third baseline. That's a great hit right there.
That's definitely going to get Boggs in, and not only is it going to get Boggs in, but it's a dinger. It's a home run for Hayden Hall. Left field fence. I got out in a hurry. I heard one of the West Carter coaches when they were doing their lineups there, the instant replay from Ison's Cards and Collectibles. I heard one of the coaches say, that about got your camera.
I know that.
You notice Rachel, you notice he was watching that?
I was watching it extra close. I was kind of zooming in a little bit more. I was like, please don't get the
I
camera.
just realized that about just got your $5,000 camera, or how much it was. But.
Well, actually, that's the cheap camera out there.
Okay, well, then we can just get us another one. Anyway, I heard the coaches say, guys, the ball's going to carry tonight, and that one sure did. That brings up Jake Carter, the pitcher. Jake, a .533 average. That's pretty sweet. 16 hits, 13 ribbies, 4 doubles. He's walked 5 times. That one in dirt.
Well, finishing that story I was talking about, I was on the third base line there at a Lexington Legends game. Shot zipped down. Stupid me puts my hand out. I don't have a glove. Get tattooed by the ball, and everybody's like, well, thanks a lot. And I was like, oh, well, I'm sorry. I was wanting to get the ball, too.
So that's why you drive with your right hand.
Yeah.
Hit to third, a high throw, and that'll advance Carter to second base.
Well, see, it's good. I keep on telling the story, and Wes Carter does pretty good when I'm telling the story, so I'm going to tell it every time.
Just keep talking. Fine by me.
But what it was, the reason they said thanks was there was a church group behind me.
Oh, okay.
And there was a group of people, and they were not paying attention at all, and it would have drilled them in the back of the head.
Well, you did a good thing, Dad.
So I said I gladly wore that tattoo on of the stitches of the baseball with pride on there.
Wes Carter with 3 hits here in the inning. Lead it 2-1. Paper Taggett, .353 average. 12 hits, 15 RBIs with a runner in scoring position. Strike.
Got the pencil bat out there today.
I like it. Wes is making good contact.
Take a look at it right there.
I like that. It's different. It works. I've never seen that. Have you?
They've been kind of coming out with them the last few years. I think they may have even came out with a crayon one, if I'm not mistaken.
It's got mine beat.
Well, it's not the torpedo bat, so...
Yeah. Fastball. Tabor Tackett. First baseman looking at a 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second. That one goes to the left side again.
If he needs me to, I can tell another Lexington Legends story.
Well, we're going to be here a couple hours probably.
And it was when they were the Legends, not the counter clockers, which was short-lived.
Yeah. Foul tip. The Legends I could deal with. I went to a few of their games. We went in there one year. I guess they had the state tournament there played. Green went down. Me and my brother went down and watched them play. Nice ballpark. Upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. West with 3 hits here in the inning. Runner goes to third. Dropped in front of the catcher. Coach Allgood's got his runners running tonight.
With nobody out.
Why not?
Take a few chances.
Get as many as you can. Tag it now with 3 balls and 2 strikes. That one's downstairs. Inning will continue for West. Ian Porter, third baseman, will come to the plate. Porter, .214 average on 6 hits, 6 RBIs, and he's walked 10 times. And now a meeting coming up with the pitcher, catcher, and I would assume the pitching coach. West right now up to a good start here in the first inning.
Yeah, the Yellow Jackets has been struggling here in the last little bit. We were talking in the press box here a little bit earlier.
You ran off some scores that they've not been close, haven't they?
They've been struggling, but we were talking, saying that actually I think they didn't. We said that there was a lot of fifth-year seniors that they had, kind of the COVID leftover, taking that extra year that's on there. And usually when you have a group that's worked well together for a while, sometimes it's tough to kind of reclaim them back there and get the same magic you've had from year after year.
So Porter will come to the plate. He's got him at first and third, and West again with nobody out. Runner will go to second. Obviously will not throw down because that would have brought the runner in from third.
You always got to like it when the big man steals second.
Mm-hmm.
Because Tackett, big force on the football squad here the last few years.
I've had several little games this year with Coach Barker. There's a strike. Was up in Estill County with him this year, and Tabor, I think he was playing linebacker, and he knocked the quarterback down. I was like, I don't think he's getting up. I mean, he hit him hard. That one's downstairs.
There's a few things that you like to see the big man do. In football, you like to see one of the linemen get a touchdown. And in baseball, you like to see the big man get a steal.
And right there, he did. Swinging late from the strike.
Of course, there was a game I seen the other day where they had a big man that was out there and got hit by a pitch 5 times. Oh. Every at bat he came up there, he got hit. But to his credit, though, never charged the mound.
Slow grounder to third. Gets the runner at first. They'll run Tabor back to second. Really didn't look at Carter down at third. That'll be first down of the inning for West. You know, if you throw to second, Jake's going to score. At least he should. Matthew Lemastro with a 200 average will come to the plate. He's walked 3 times. 3 RBIs, 4 hits. And he'll bat with the 1 out. Fastball strike.
Heard the fans saying, Tabor, get back just a little bit.
You hear that?
Like, you got a stolen base. You can't go for 2 just yet.
Showing bunt. Puts it down right to the pitcher, and he takes care of it. Good play by the pitcher and Robinson. Two down. Jacob Owens at the plate. 143 average, 2 hits, 5 RBIs, and walked 5 times. Jacob playing second this evening. He gets away, and that'll easily score a run. Actually,
maybe not as
well, yeah, I'll take that back. It was closer than I thought.
But a good play nonetheless there. Some good speed, as we'll take a look at that again on the Isis Cards and Collectibles replay. As we see, the ball just gets away from there, and with that speed, pitcher came in, and I mean, it was almost a bang-bang, and it might have been knocked loose on there.
But we'll take it. 3-1 West. One ball and no strikes. Inside to the second baseman. Tackett at third. That one misses away low. Full count. Throw over to third. In with no problem.
Just trying to keep him honest out there.
Get these white jerseys nice and dirty for Mommy to clean tonight. Actually, they might do them here. They got a washer, and I noticed like a washer and dryer back here.
I may have to hook them up sometime and
get them out in the morning. And there's a walk. 2 walks in the inning, given up by Robinson. And this inning will continue. KK Manning up to the plate. Caden, 238 average, 5 hits, 6 RBIs, and he's walked 5 times. There's a strike.
Years ago, looking at all field history, you'd head out to the Flannery's car wash. And you did one of two things. You either sprayed off your pants or you had a fight.
Runner goes. Strike called. Tackett will come to the plate, and he's in. Runner will go to third. And Tackett puts West up now 4-1. West, Jeffrey doing a lot of running here in this first long inning, but it's paying off for him, 4-1.
Well, it's the small ball.
Yep.
They had a long ball too.
Yeah.
That's why I got 2 on the board to start out with.
Remember about hit your camera.
Don't remind me of that.
Yeah, sorry.
I'll be seeing that tonight in my sleep.
That one's a little bit low. Robinson trying to get out of this inning, giving up 3 hits and a home run. Runner at third. Fastball missed. Seeing that catcher trying to bring it back over to the plate.
Trying to frame it up there, but you can only frame up so much.
Umpire wasn't buying it.
Takes it full on there. It looks like 3-2.
Already given up 2 walks, and there's another one. And he kicks the dirt on the mound in frustration. Hollingsworth comes to the plate. ninth batter of the inning. Cade playing left tonight. Cade, 200 batting average, and he's got him on the corners. Foul tip. So all the lineup starters are going to get a chance at it here in the first inning. West up 4-1. Runner goes down. Nope, cut off to the pitcher. Now let's see if they get the runner back at third. He got in there. That was real close.
And take a look at that again here on the Ison's Card and Collectibles instant replay. As there's the throw towards second, pitcher just nabs it right there.
Yeah, he went around him.
Yeah, just if it got anywhere underneath the tag on there.
So obviously it looked like it was going to second, and pretty much the pitcher stepped in and got it. Now second and third for the Comets.
Well, you can tell that was not an intended throw back to the pitcher.
No, he got over it pretty quick. He cut it off. He's wanting to get out of this inning. And when he kicked that dirt a while ago, you could tell he was upset. And he's upset now because he didn't get that one. On the verge of giving up his fourth walk in the inning.
That's the thing is, they've had a little bit of a bad stretch coming up here the last 4 or 5 games. Had a long stretch, this season, only picking up 3 wins here on the year. Sometimes things start weighing on you.
Sure does. Got beat last night in 5 innings. And that's another walk, and you can tell he's really upset. Pitching coach has already been out once. The bases are loaded. Nowhere to put them. And
they should be back at the top of the lineup here, Brody Boggs.
Boggs pops it up. Pitcher has an eye on it. He will grab it to take care of West, but the damage is done for the Comets. They plate 4 on 3 hits. They lead them loaded. We're going to the second on Kool TV.
Here at Kentucky Christian University, we believe that nursing saves lives. Nursing is more than a career, it's a calling. KCU has a reputation for producing exemplary graduates who excel both clinically and professionally. With options for both in-person and online studies, KCU is ready to help you begin the career of your dreams today. Find out more at kcu.edu.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to West Carter High School. Kent, Jeff, and Rachel. A very good first inning for the Comets, scoring 4 runs on 3 hits. As Nicholas County pitching, Jeff gave up 4 walks, and you could tell there in that part of the inning that Robinson was getting frustrated, and he helped his own cause getting the last out.
So you got Manier, Crump, and Smith, all with their first at-bats coming up here on deck here.
Yep. Manier, the catcher, will lead things off with a 143 average on 3 hits, 3 RBIs. And he's walked once. So a good start for West in the first inning. Fastball, single up the middle. Brings up the center fielder in Bentley Crump. His first at bat today, as Jeff alluded to, the Blue Jackets. Mr. Crump, a 217 average on 5 hits, 3 RBIs, One doubled. He's walked 4 times. Throw back. Mr. Ross says safe. Showing butt. Comes in on him. Show bunt again. It's by the catcher, and the runner will advance to second.
Slid in. I'm sure Mom very appreciates that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like, hey, I can't let everybody have all the fun out here.
No. Get that bus dirty going back to Carlisle. Bunt again. That about got him. It did get him. I thought it did. Didn't he point toward the first?
That's what he was doing. Or take a look at. Well, just erased it there. I was gonna say we'll take a look at that on the instant replay, but
I thought he was telling him to go to first. Foul tip.
Going 2-2 now.
Manier at second with the single and down the stolen base. And swinging away, and there's a strikeout. 4th strikeout now by Carter here in the ball game. 1 out. Parker Smith, 167 average. He's got 1 hit. Swings and misses. He's got 3 RBIs. Fastball misses away. Second inning, 1-1. Ready pitch coming in, crossing the plate. Left a little bit off on that one, but got it done. Pretty pitch. High fly ball. Outfielders will come in. Second baseman goes back and takes care of it. I saw Ellie playing for the Reds. He was at short the other night. Went all the way halfway out to left field and caught a ball. Like nonchalant, no big deal.
It's like, I got it. Don't worry about
he
it.
covered a lot of space out there.
Ethan Ritchie now up to the plate here.
Playing right field with 2 down, a .316 average, 6 hits, 5 RBIs, and 6 walks on the season. Outside for a ball.
Righty-lefty matchup here.
Inside. Nicholas County 3-12 come into the game tonight. Decent lead at second. Foul tip. Two 2-1 coming up. Hard grounder to second. Should be a routine. Nicholas County will end the top half of the second inning. No runs. They leave a runner at second. The Comets are coming to the plate on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Back at West Carter High School on the Kool TV Sports Network. Coming up, the Comets will be Hall. He's had a home run in the game. Jake Carter with a double, and Tackett's had a walk. As West got 4, Jeff, in the first inning, a big inning, and hoping for good things here in this inning. Pretty good lineup coming to the plate. West batted around, or didn't bat around with the 9 hitters in the first. Robinson had a tough inning. You could tell late in that first inning he was getting frustrated, and he was showing it on the mound.
And it's one of those situations. Usually, you look to your pitcher to kind of calm things down a little bit. But it's always good to show a little bit of emotion out there. Shows you care.
Yeah, and you mentioned it too. Maybe the frustration that so far that the year that they've had. They played. It's their 16th game. They've won 3. That one's down low.
So as we said earlier, Hall 1 for 1 on the day with his home run out near my camera, which I'll have to have a talk with him later on about that.
Yeah, we'll talk to him. No snow cone for him. 2-0.
Oh, it's close too to Bonnie Stapleton's car out there too. Kind of right in between those.
That one's up. And Hayden ahead of the count now. What most players do when you get that 3-0 count, you obviously
you back off
for the most part. You take that next pitch,
unless it's right down the middle of Broadway,
like he had in the first inning. He had one. There's another walk. West Carter will get Hall at first. Here in the second inning, and Robinson, the pitcher, giving up 5 walks. There's a hit. Carter got a double back in the first. Hall had to go back to first on the fly out. One out, and the big cat, Tabor Tackett, coming to the plate. Walking the stolen base. .353 average on 12 hits. 15 RBIs. Runner goes. Throw down, not in time.
Goes just beyond shortstop on the bounce off the bag.
No tag, and he thought about it. He wanted to.
It's tough to lay off those. As soon as you see the ball pass, you're thinking, there's nobody over there.
Yeah, that coach standing right there. So again, the Comets keeping the bases hot tonight, running. Base hit will bring a run in. A fly out will bring a run in. They won't get him. Swing and a miss. .41 West. Swing upstairs.
This kid always says, I like the high ones.
Yeah. But you know what? Watch out if he gets a hold of one. He chased that one. So he'll go out on strikes. 2 down in the inning. Porter comes up. Round out the third last time he was at the plate. In 214 on the year with 6 hits, 6 RBIs. Foul tip. Get the good look there, your camera of all the goodies they have in the concession stand. I see Rachel eyeing the Skittles there on the right side there. She's wanting some Skittles.
Gotta get those sour ones too.
Well, I had me a Comet hot dog. West Carter's got good hot dogs. Strike.
That's one thing that we may have to do one time, do a expose on who's got the best ballpark food.
I know I was going to ask you, the drive-in still open?
No, actually, it got switched up. It's changed names over the years. I think it used to be Comet, Coney, and Creamery, and now...
But something's in there, right?
They open up. It's not open up just yet.
Okay.
They usually wait till the summertime to try to open some of that up.
I know that drive-in had good food.
Now, they still have their mobile truck every now and then.
Inside. Full count. Runner stands at third. Me and James went over one night after a district game, and Chris Perry said you can't go wrong with the hot dog or the burger, so we both got each. Bouncer to third. Throw over. Out. West Carter will leave a runner at third. We've played 2. They've got 3 hits. They lead it 4-1. Back in a moment on Kool TV.
Baseball and softball seasons are here, and Grayson Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for everything from bats and gloves to helmets and accessories. No matter the age, Grayson Sporting Goods has the size to get your favorite star ready to hit the field. Grayson Sporting Goods also offers a full selection of East and West Carter team gear with custom printing and embroidery available on many items. Stop by Grayson Sporting Goods, located on Main Street in downtown Grayson, proudly serving Carter County and surrounding counties since 1975.
Here at Papa John's, we know our stuff.
That's why we hand stuff every Epic Stuffed Crust with a whole lot of flavor.
And we always start with our fresh, never frozen dough.
We never stop exploring new flavors of stuff into our crust. And just wait until you see what we're cooking up next.
The new cheesy calzone Epic Stuffed Crust, hand stuffed with a blend of garlic herb ricotta and mozzarella. Because no one stuffs a crust like Papa John's.
We head to the top half of the third inning. It'll be Chandler, Kinney, Zimmerman, and Robinson. West Carter on 4 runs, 3 hits. Nicholas 1 run and 2 hits. Top of the order coming up, and Kelly, he tripled in the first and scored their only run. Carter remains on the mound for West. Carter moving his right fielder over to the right a little bit. That one misses away from the catcher.
I'm going to try to get him to chase it and try to hit it toward the right field.
And Jake, he's still moving. That was low. 2-0. Foul tip in front of us. Two and one. One goes over him, got away from Carter.
So went outside, and in his ear.
Had to duck on that one. High fly ball. Center fielder came in, then went back about 4 steps to make the catch.
Kind of drifted just a little bit on there.
Yeah. 1 out.
Got Zimmerman up here next.
176 average on 5 RBIs. He's walked 5 times. That one's a strike. into the dirt.
Well, that's going to happen now is when you want it to happen, when there's nobody on base.
Carter wants a new baseball. Third inning. Fouled away.
No alarms, no glass breaks, so we're
Didn't hit
good.
anything yet. I'm down a little bit. Not as far as you are, but that's probably smart. But take my chances. Too late now. I can't go move it now. Swinging, going after it, and that'll be a out. 2 down. Brings up the pitcher. See if he can help his own cause. Jaden Robinson today 0 for 1 with a 200 average, 2 out. And that got him. Pitcher gets hit and he'll go to first. Brings up Linville, struck out in the first. 0 for 1, a 4.29 average, 8 RBIs. He's walked 5 times. Lefty. Throw over. Fouled up on the hill.
So one of the good things about this stadium here, you got that hillside that protects all the foul balls and everything. They roll back down toward the bottom.
Don't have to go very far to get them.
However, there's a little bit of a swamp over there at the bottom. So
okay, I did not know that. That one's roped to left field and can't hang on to it. He slipped in the grass. Two out hitting for Linville. And the Blue Jackets got him at first and second. Fryman coming to the plate, 0 for 1 today, 263 average. Strike called, good pitch from Carter. Fastball. We're going to lead it first. Chopper foul. Oh and 2. See if Carter comes in with a fastball.
Fortunately, with 2 outs, all you got to do is get to the nearest base,
Sure.
minus home plate.
Got that right. Swing and miss.
Or you just strike him out.
Not a fastball, but that was pretty. 2 strikeouts in the inning by Wes Carter. Nicholas County leaves 2. We go to the bottom half of the third inning. Your comments are coming to the plate on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Here at West Carter High School, we head to the bottom half of the third inning. Coming up, Ian Porter, 0 for 1 today. Matthew Lemaster, 0 for 1, and Owens has walked. Good start for West as they got 4 runs in the first inning. Each team now with 3 hits. Each team with no errors. Coming to the plate, as we mentioned, will be Lemaster. He popped out to the pitcher, Matthew, with a 200 average. 4 hits, 3 RBIs. One ball, one strike. Just up a little bit. 2-1. In the dirt outside. One thing West has been doing, Jeff, when they get on the bags, they're running. That's what Coach Allgood's hoping right here. Grounder to second. Throw over, 1 out. Jacob Owens back at the plate with a 143 average. He's got a walk today. Tonight, I should say. That one misses outside. Light's been on for quite some time.
Yeah, hovering right around the mid-60s right now. But overcast, it seems like it's been most of the afternoon.
Yeah.
Two and one right now here to Owens.
Grounder to deep short. Throws over, close play, and he's safe. Had to go back a little bit to show that one on your License Cards and Collectibles instant replay. Close play, but safe. Throwback, Manning at the plate, 238 average. He's got a walk tonight. Joey bunt, foul. No balls and a strike. We're in the third. Another throw over. Nicholas County dugout thought he had him. And some of the fans that made the trip thought so too. Runner goes. Pitch was high. And he'll be in as he hangs on to the bag. Miller still on base by West. With 1 out. Showing bunt, called strike. KK at the plate. 1-2. Jaden wanted that pitch. Pitcher for Nicholas. He'll get that one on a strikeout. Manning didn't think so, but he'll go to the dugout with a strikeout. Two down. And Hollingsworth back at the plate. He walked last time he was up. That one's a strike.
Pitcher seems to be trying to find the zone here.
Mm-hmm. Down low. Remember, got that runner at second. You also got two down. Pop up to the second base. That'll take care of West in the inning. They leave one on the bag. They lead it 4-1. We played 3. The Blue Jackets are coming to the plate on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Well, we played 3 at West Carter High School. It's Kent, Jeff, and Rachel. The Lions scored Nicholas County 1 run on 3 hits and no errors. West 4-4-0. Braxton Manier will be coming to the plate. The single on a stolen base. West had the big inning there in the first, scoring 4. And Manier 1 for 1 today, as we mentioned, with the single and a 143 batting average. Carter still on the bump for the Comets. Pitch coming in with the strike. The 0-1. Downstairs. Nice play by Carter, and he's just going to take it himself. 1 out.
Like I caught it, I'm just going to go ahead and finish this one out.
Yep. Tabor, just get out of my way. 1 down in the inning. Crump will come to the plate, who struck out his last plate appearance. 217 average, swing and miss. Bentley a 217 average with the 5 hits, 3 ribbies. He's walked 4 times, and he's got a double on the season. He's going to step out briefly. Swinging late. Another good pitch. Jake's got several pitches that he just throws really, really well, and that was one of them. Swing at the plate. Catcher got away from it. Popped right out of his mitt, but that'll be an out.
Classified as a drop third strike.
Yeah, Crump wasn't real sure what to do, and his coaches were telling him to run.
Well, it's one of those things you swing and you know that it's like, okay, I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like, oh, wait a minute, he dropped the ball.
Another good pitch. 2 down in the inning for the Blue Jackets. Parker Smith back at the plate. Flew out to short last time he was there. That went upstairs. Swinging away. 1-2. In the dirt. Master getting those shin guards to work out tonight. 2-2. That one misses away. Umpire calls times and get a baseball. 3-2. And that one's down low, and that'll be a walk. Just the second walk given up by Carter in the ball game. Ethan Ritchie at the plate. He grounded out to second last time he was at the plate, the right fielder for Nicholas. Runner on first with 2 down. That one was a ball. Fouled out of play.
They're debating on if it was 2 or 3.
That was 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah.
That's a strikeout.
Yeah.
Coach, you had 1 and 2 up on the screen. Yeah, that's a strikeout.
Yeah.
Everybody was kind of confused, but Ritchie will strike out to end the inning, which was somewhat confusing, but it is a strikeout, and we'll head to the bottom half of the 4th. West is coming up on Kool TV.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella.
Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
A little confusion there as at the end of the plate, or end of the inning, Jeff, it was a called strike, and nobody was really sure what was going on, but it was a strikeout as West will come to the 4th inning up 4-1. Boggs, Hall, and Carter. A called strike, and then Ritchie just stood there for a few minutes. Everybody here is kind of confused. I was watching your numbers. You was on it.
Well, we had the scoreboard here with 2 strikes. We had 2 strikes.
Yeah. West will come to the plate. They've got 4 runs on 4 hits in the game. Nicholas now 1 run on 3 hits. Neither team has committed an error. And Boggs comes back to the plate. On the mound still is Robinson for Nicholas. Boggs a 400 average on your 16 hits, 11 RBIs. We're in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Bunt, it's good. Play by the pitcher, quick throw over. Nope. Didn't get there in time, and Boggs is on. Brings up Hayden Hall, a home run and a walk. The 257 average. So far, a pretty decent night for number 15. Back safely. Again, Wes has definitely been doing some running here in this contest, and I'm sure they won't stop. That one low, thought about throwing it down.
Well, the speed that Boggs has, they're definitely trying to keep him in check.
It's second throw over. That shows somewhat of a concern. Another throw over. And another one. Be careful you don't throw it away.
I don't know if he's got something up with his hand or not on there. It's taking off the batting glove.
Taking an extra step this time. Thought about it. It's outside. Take the glove off. Do you run faster?
I don't know. Depends on how much hair you got on the back of your hand.
Yeah. And another one. That's about the 4th throw over. Foul tip. He was going that time.
Keeps on saying, like, if you're going to throw it on over to me, eventually I'm going to go ahead and pick off.
Mm-hmm. The thing is with Brody's speed, if he gets by the pitcher, depending on where the ball goes, he'll make it to third with no problem. That one fouled behind us.
Back toward the toppled down pine tree back behind the press box there.
Storm get that one?
I must have.
2-2.
Of course, that's one thing about pine trees. Their roots don't go down too deep.
Mm-mm. I was thinking that was going to happen, thrown over too many times. That one got by him. Now, runner at second. It's now getting the ball back to the pitcher. High chopper to second, and it goes over his head. That'll score a run. 5-1.
So Hall keeps perfect in on the day.
Yep. 2 for 2 and a walk. 5-1 on 6 hits now for the Comets. Brings up your pitcher and Jake Carter at .533 average. And another speedster at first in Hall. Natton's a single. Nothing fancy, Jeff. Just putting it through where the defense is not. Another single.
Small ball will get you quite a bit of the way there.
Yes, sir. Tackett back at the plate with 2 on. Still nobody out. Excuse me. Tackett a .353 average on 12 hits. He brings a little power to the plate, that right-hander.
See, what'd you have Tackett in on the day? See, 0 for 1 with a walk.
Walk, strikeout, and a stolen base. Yeah, with nobody out, of course, I'm not the coach. You could always put a bunt down and put him at second and third. Of course, you'd have the out, but I don't think you want to take that power away from Tabor, would you?
No.
You got too much power at the plate. That one deep, but foul. I believe if that one's a little straighter, it's out of here.
I was going to say, that's a very long strike, too.
So, heck with the bump, or with the bunt. It's a little straighter. That's a home run. Pop up. Have to come a long way to get that one, and he can't. Dropped it, falls in the grass. Throw to third, play, out. That one hung up in the air for quite a while, and this time of night now, with the cool temperatures around 60, didn't get the ball, but he slipped in the grass.
Take a look at it here on the Iceland's Card and Collectibles instant replay.
Out at third. Wes has got one in the inning. That one's out to center. He had to come in a long way. Makes the play. Throw to third. Runner back to second. 2 down. Brings up Lemaster. 0 for 2. He's grounded to second and a pop out to the pitcher. The 200 average. Runners at first and second. 2 down. Throw over. That was close. Man, that was close. Coach Earlywine thought he had him. That was close. That was a pretty good throw over.
Picking on the big man there.
Yeah, and Tabor's got a pretty nice lead. Foul to the first baseman. Sends him back. West up 5 on 7 hits so far in the ball game. We're in the 4th inning. Inside. They'll make it 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, usually a lot of times you don't see him thrown over to first with runners at first and second.
Exactly. That one's going to go past the catcher, and the runners will advance. Hit here, will definitely bring in a couple. I think Mr. Tackett could score from second, depending where it's hit. You know you're going to get the runner from third. That would open things up a little bit here in the inning. Hit toward the first baseman, runs into the fence.
A little bit slow to get up there.
Yeah, he ran right into it. Seems to be okay. Now he's going to bend over and get his thoughts. He ran right into it.
He ran out of real estate pretty quick on there.
Yep. Two balls and two strikes. The Comets have him at second and third. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. Comets get another hit and another run. We have played 4. West up 5-1. This is Comet Baseball on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Here at Kentucky Christian University, we believe that nursing saves lives. Nursing is more than a career, it's a calling. KCU has a reputation for producing exemplary graduates who excel both clinically and professionally. With options for both in-person and online studies, KCU is ready to help you begin the career of your dreams today. Find out more at kcu.edu.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
We've played 4. It's Jeff and Rachel and Kent. Glad you're with us on Kool TV. Wes Carter 5 runs, 7 hits. Nicholas 1 run on 3 hits. Coming up for the Blue Jackets, it will be Kenny 1 and 2. Zimmerman with a walk. And Robinson hit by a pitch. So, Jeff, we've kind of seen several things. Pass balls, run scores. We've had a home run. I got your camera, by the way. Several. I know. I'm going to quit. You won't sleep. You got to get up too early in the morning. I don't want to ruin your night.
Hey, those kids are in trouble tomorrow. I'll be like, you realize how close my camera was last night? But it's a holiday meal
It's
tomorrow.
okay, Mr. Irwin.
Yeah, it's a holiday meal tomorrow, so we'll be all right.
Yeah, my wife's off. She was off today. She got off today because they don't work on Friday, so she got her Good Friday holiday today. I work at King's Daughters. We never close.
Well, you can't quiet. It's like, all right, everybody, all sick patients go home.
Not over there. 2-0. Things are growing. Nicholas County down 5-1. 3-0 to Kelly.
I do feel accomplished when I go to King's Daughters and I can go in the building, find where I want, and come out of the building roughly near where my car's at.
I actually don't start at the hospital. I'll start over at the pavilions. I pretty much my parking spot every morning.
Yeah, we had some big fun there one time.
3-1. Grounder to third. Gets it in the grass. He'll throw over. There's your out. One down for Jackson Zimmerman. A walk and a strikeout. 176 average. He's walked 5 times this season. This is the 16th game for Nicholas County. They won 3 on the year. There's a little curveball coming in, strike. Carter has had, we talked about in the previous inning, I think, really several good pitches at crossing the plate. That one just missed. Looks into the dugout, ready for the pitch. That one's down low and goes off the Masters mask.
It's one of those things that's still good to see in high school, them taking a look at the dugout or the catcher. Well, typically catcher doesn't call a whole lot of pitches anymore. They'll signal it out, but a lot of times the pitcher will get it from the dugout on there. Unlike in Major League when they got the little system that's on there, or the catcher's got a system on their leg that they push whatever button is to get the pitch on there.
When I caught back in the day, and I caught minor league and little league in 1 year in Ashland, it was this. We didn't have any buttons. It was fingers. Full count. And that's going to be a fair ball down third base side. And Zimmerman on with the single past third. Went out hitting. We'll bring up Robinson again. Strikeout, and he was hit by a pitch. The 200 average. Back at first. That one misses away.
And Jake was saying, hey, if you throw my leadoff hitter multiple times over to first, I might just return the favor a few times.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. That one's inside, a little fastball.
Upstairs, almost near a little chin music there.
Mm-hmm. There's that strike. He likes that spot. One out here in the fifth. Downstairs, and Zimmerman will get a stolen base. Three and one.
Smells some funnel cake or something downstairs.
And that one's roped over at third base. Runner will stop at third. And Robinson's on with a single. The Blue Jackets getting a couple things stirred up here in the inning. With the one out, got him on the corners. Brings up Linville. Strikeout and a single to left. 200 average.
429, sorry. I was a little bit slow.
429. There's a ball missing.
Said he was 1 for 2.
Yes. Struck out and single to left. See if Nicholas County wants to run a little bit here with the runner at third. Fastball outside, pop in the mitt. Yeah, a little smoke on it. That one's away. Cash Linville. Cash Linville will get a walk. And the Blue Jackets have them loaded. And we're going to have a little talk at the mound. For the most part, Carter has pitched well. Now got his work cut out. The base is loaded. And with Fryman coming to the plate with 2 strikeouts. Good view from our cameras.
We can say KTV. It's in the game.
I like it. That's a good look. Very clear. Carter going nowhere.
Bum, bum, bum.
And coming to the plate, as we mentioned, Fryman with those 2 strikeouts. 263 average. He's got 1 out in the inning, and they're loaded. There's a strike.
Any base will be out, and you're hoping for a double play here.
Mm-hmm. It was in the dirt, and that'll score a run. Coming in, standing up. Got by LeMaster to make it 5-2. The runners now at second and third. Foul out of play. One ball, two strikes. And a good pitch swinging up for the strikeout. And Mr. Fryman has struck out 3 times in the game tonight. Minear back at the plate. Single, still on base, and he ground out to the pitcher with the 143 average. The good news, that's 2 down. That's a strike. So you had the meeting at the mound with the coach. And Carter hoping to get out of the inning as he's picking up the pace here in the 5th. Very focused on the bump. Oh, how pretty was that, Mr. Irwin? Strike 2.
Beautiful breaking ball right there.
Mercy.
At first I was looking at it, the way it was coming in, it looked like it was going to hit him, and then it just kind of broke in probably about 5 feet outside of him.
Strike 3 called, and that's just what the doctor called in, a strikeout, as the Blue Jackets leave 2, but they score 1 run. And West now will come to the bottom half of the 5th, up 5-2 on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart Collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
We welcome you back to West Carter High School. Glad to be with you tonight on this pretty nice, comfortable evening, really. Of course, we're in the box, but
even if you're outside, not bad.
This is not bad. Wait till tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. No rain and 80s. It'll be a nice weekend. West Carter, as they bat in the bottom half of the 5th, will bring up Jacob Owens, Cade Manning, Cade Hollingsworth. Coach Allgood having a little talk with the home plate umpire. The infield's now going to talk to their pitcher in Robinson, who remains here in the 5th. (5-2). Here we go. Jacob Owens back at the plate. The strike, 143 average.
Looks like we got a substitution in. I believe that's for coming up here. We're going to have 18 in for 1 on deck. So
for West?
Yeah, for West. Pinch hitting coming up here next. Be Silas Clark.
Grounder to deep second. Throw over. Come off the plate. He'll be safe. So Owens will come on. I'm sorry. Owens will go to first.
And you got Silas Clark here today.
Clark coming in with
looking for a first hit.
First hit. Hopefully he'll get it.
He's got some walks in on the season. Got 4 of them there.
Clean jersey, batting left-handed, throw back. They might have him picked off. They throw down, and they got him. No, Randy Ross says didn't get him. Dropped it, and runner at second. Puts a runner in scoring position.
Take a look at that again here on the Ison's Card and Collectibles. Just barely missed it on there.
Something simple routine, but when you drop the ball, it ain't so simple. So a stolen base, safe. And see if Silas can get his first hit. And maybe an RBI now. The umpires are going to talk with the umpire, and they've already made the call. I guess he just wanted to confirm with his home plate umpire.
Took off his helmet and went over to the third base coach there. Everybody's yelling at him, go back, go back, go back. Even, of course, wasn't a live ball just yet, but he did have it out there. And
stranger things have happened. See if Silas can get a hit and move him over. Even better, get him in. 5-2. The Comets now with 8 hits in the ball game. Oh, he was dying to swing. These blue batting gloves on. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swinging strong, but missing. That was a good cut, up a little. One and two. Downstairs, didn't really have the chance to get the third. That time, Jeff in front of the catcher where he couldn't have made a play if it got to that point.
He did block it pretty well and kept it in front of him. That was the key thing on there that prevented the pass ball.
Inside on Mr. Clark. It's full count.
Mr. Clark believes has a new puppy out there. I seen him at the ballpark. Saw him just a little bit ago. Cute little pup.
He greeted us here in the press box. Wasn't real happy at first. Strike 3 called on Silas Clark.
Maybe I ought to go back to my stories on the Legends.
I'm not going to bring up the camera anymore because I think you're really mad at me.
No.
I think he's really mad at me at this point. Rachel can give me a report next week when I'll see you all next week.
No, that's my historical camera out there.
Somewhere I'll see you all next week.
Yeah, that camera in the outfield was when I was running my own company, Mantis Sports Media.
Which you did a good job
that
at,
was
by the
the
way.
very first camera that was out there. So
we got to keep that bad boy.
Yeah, I've evolved since then, but
yeah, but that's special, and we don't want to lose it. Going into the dugout. Ooh, he slid right on that concrete. That's good hustle. Couldn't felt very good.
As long as the pants don't tear. He's still got some ball to play here today.
Yeah. I think Robinson was telling catcher something. Now Nicholas County's coach is not happy.
I think he was talking about maybe the bucket.
He slid right into the dugout. It was a good hustle, but that had to hurt a little bit.
I thought I heard the word bucket, or I'm hoping I heard the word bucket.
Well, he don't want to talk to the home plate umpire, so he's going to go talk to Randy. There's 1 out in the inning with no balls and 2 strikes. He slid in the gravel, then ended up really, I thought that was concrete, but I guess it looks like a mat. Anyway, he slid pretty hard, so
It's one of those
he didn't get his answer from the home plate umpires. Now he's talking to Randy Ross on the bases.
Well, it's one of those that any good officiating crew they're gonna back each other.
You like to see that, the boys in blue.
Yeah, you're not gonna go from one to the next and be like, hey, what did you see?
Mm-hmm.
Usually in that case, if there is a question and the other umpire's seen it, they usually come to the other umpire and they talk about it first before having a coach come out there and talk to them on a second on a second appeal.
Chopper to second. Throw over for the out. For 2 down.
Should be back up at the top of the order here.
Runner is at third on the ground out. Boggs to the catcher. Out of play. Eight hits in the game so far for the Comets here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Inside. One ball, one strike. This is away on Boggs.
Going to 21 right now. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yep. Single gets another run in. That one's inside and a pass ball. I guess, again, depending where it goes, gets another run in as well. 3-1 to the batter. And that'll be a walk. They're on the corners for Hayden Hall. Yeah, we'll have a meeting at the Mount. Jaden Robinson has gone so far here in the 5th inning. It's the pitching coach talking to him and the infield. Probably leave him in there, maybe. Been a couple trips out there. Two out for Wes.
Got to discuss some strategy. Of course, I mean, you don't have to worry about a double play.
No.
But you don't want a pass ball because that's going to bring in runner from third.
The meeting will break up. Throw back. Got to be careful with that runner at third. Hayden Hall, home run, a walk, and a single. At 257 average.
Go back to first base.
I just think that's dangerous when you got a guy stand at third.
Well, we were talking about that pre-game. Seen that yesterday with Greenup and Lewis County. Didn't work out as well on this one as he's going back again.
I mean, if it gets by the first baseman, it's 6-2. I just think you're taking a chance.
And looks like they're going to... They call a balk on that, or just walk him?
They just walked him. Well, it gives 2 walks now for Hall. And on the record, 2 walks here in the inning. They're loaded.
Jake Carter now up to the bat.
High fly ball. Shortstop Blossom did a great job turning around in the turf and committing the third out. Comets leave 3, and we've played 5. West up 5-2. Your Blue Jackets are up to the plate next on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
West Carter left them loaded in the 5th inning. Couldn't get anything across, but the good news is they're top on the scoreboard here in the 6th. 5 runs on 8 hits, no errors. Blue Jackets 2-5-0. Coming up, Crump, Smith, and Ritchie for Nicholas County. So not so much controversial, Jeff, in that last inning when the catcher slid into the dugout, but conversations were held and we've moved on.
Well, there's nobody else to appeal to.
Talk to everybody you need to. Strike coming in
there for Crump.
To Bentley Crump, 217 average.
Well, there's only 2 umpires, and he went to both of them.
He wasn't happy with the home plate umpire. Grounder just short. Hard throw over. Got it. Yeah, I'd like to see. I didn't get the answer from this guy, so I went to Randy, who knows the game a little bit. He's been around a pretty long time.
See the instant replay there on the Ison's Cards and Collectibles.
That one's a ball. Smith, 167 average. He's walked today. Flew out to short. That one downstairs. Fastball, strike. Pop in the mid.
Catching that outside part of the corner.
That's a good pitch. He's raring to go now. Gets it, and he throws it right back in.
I tell you, Ison's Card and Collectibles, they've been doing pretty good here lately.
Yes,
they brought in some UK people. And
they've had some big names inside for a walk. Had Ken Anderson there months ago. That place was packed when he got there. One out walk. Ritchie back at the plate. Strike out and ground out to second.
Been meaning to make a trek over there. I may not buy a whole lot at those places, but I love looking.
Bunt foul. Trying to get the runner down to second with the one out. Chopper to third, long throw. Got him. Good play. Had to get a little heat on that throw over. That ball coming off, going up high. Ison's Cards and Collectibles instant replay. 2 down.
As back to the top of the order here. Leadoff batter.
Kinley, nice stop behind the plate. Behind LeMaster. Runner at second. Inside with the fastball. Just like that, 3-0. Taking all the way for the strike.
It's one of those, you don't want to say it's always guaranteed, but usually when you get a 3-0, it's usually followed by 3-1.
Yep. Quick look at second. Fly ball to the outfield. Center fielder will take care of it, and Brody Boggs. And Wes Carter will come to the plate. The Blue Jackets leave one on the bag, and that's it. Wes up 5-2, coming up on Kool TV.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Since 1932, we've been a proud part of Kentucky, dedicated to serving our members with integrity, respect, and a commitment to excellence. We believe that by working together, we can create a brighter future for everyone. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for retirement, or starting your own business, we're here to help you every step of the way. So stop wishing and start doing, and let's build a financially successful future together. Thank you for being a part of our journey.
Figured he'd make a switch. Back at Kool TV, Wes Carter baseball on the Kool TV Sports Network. We head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Due up for the comments you see there, Tabor Tackett, Ian Porter, Matthew LeMaster. And you've got, looks like Cash Linville now coming in to pitch. Number 16, he was playing left. He'll get some warm-up tosses.
See the stats there on Linville. 5th appearance here tonight. Sporting an 0-2 record with a 5.38 ERA. He's pitched 12 innings, given up 20 hits, 10 walks, 10 strikeouts, given up 16 runs, and 10 of them earned.
Wes looking for some insurance runs here in the bottom half of the 6th inning.
Well, the number of outs is starting to get fewer here for the Blue Jackets.
Mm-hmm. And for Wes, it'll be Tackett back at the plate. Tabor, 1 for 2, a walk. Hanging on that .353 batting average. So a new pitcher in Linville. Left-handed thrower. And fastball is a strike. A nice little routine. Watch him here on the mound. A little wind up, gets set, and brings it in. He's stopping that leg there. You see that little kick? 1-1. High fly ball. Shortstop comes in into the grass for the out. One down. Porter back at the plate.
Porter looking for his first hit here tonight.
There's a strike. Linville working quick here in the inning. Second pitcher used by the Blue Jackets. To the backstop. One ball, one strike. Into the dirt.
That's one of those pitchers that, you can almost go on a count. It's like move 1, move 2, move 3.
I like his little
Very
one.
methodical on there.
Yeah. Gets by the catcher.
Of course, with that, sometimes I don't know if that affects the speed or not, because usually a lot of times, almost like a golf swing in a way, you got to get that fluid motion to kind of get in there. And if he hesitates right there at the top of the, right before he delivers, he's kind of getting that windup out of there.
That one comes in on Porter, and he'll go the first for a walk. LeMaster comes to the plate with one out. Matthew today 0 for 3. He's due. Grounder to second. Over 2 second for one. Throw over high. They get the runner at second base. 2 down. Owens coming to the plate. Jacob 1 for 1 today with the walk. He walked back in the first. Bats with 2 down. 8 hits on the night for the Comets in the contest. Throw over. Yeah, new pitcher on the mound for Nicholas in Linville. That one misses away.
Dangerous throw down there toward first.
If it had been a little lower, they might have had a shot at him. That almost made it to right field. Jacob moving back. It was called a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice stop by the catcher. 2-1. Decent lead at second. Looking for a little more real estate there on the dirt. Foul tip. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 down in the sixth inning.
That one just gets right over top the third baseman.
Yeah, it took a weird hop. Single. Nice 2-out hitting.
And switching back up again a little bit here. Supposed to have been Clark, but looks like it's going to be Caden Manning back in the lineup here.
Keeping you on your toes there, Mr. Producer. Manning's got a walk and a strikeout. Misses away. cooler here at the old yard this evening, but wait till tomorrow. Down low. 2-0. Wind up pitch. Inside, called for a strike. And Manning didn't like that. He stared right into his dugout. It's another shot at it. The foul ball. Two out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one misses away. On the verge of walking him. Full count. Time called. Would have been Clark, but Manning was back at the plate. Runners first and second. And that'll be a walk, and they're loaded. Comets. Inning continues. Hollingsworth will step to the plate. 0 for 2 today. He had a walk back in the first. And has the opportunity to get some insurance runs here with the Comets got him loaded. That one's upstairs. That misses away. Pass ball, but cannot get the runner from third to come in. Two and 0. One more run or two wouldn't hurt, would it?
Get some insurance right now.
5-2's nice, but a couple more wouldn't hurt. There's a strike.
But the Comets right now would like to call Kurt Robinson. Give them some run insurance.
There you go.
I wonder if he sells that.
Swing and a miss. He's just right down the road from where I reside. Kurt's a good man. Big pitch right here, Big Jeff. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Inside.
Rushed him back just a little bit there. I won't say pitches get any bigger than this one, but
yeah,
this is
do
pretty huge.
Right at this point. And that's going to be a walk, and it's going to be 6-2. There's one run.
And right now, that's exactly not what you need if you're the Yellow Jackets.
No, because
you still got the bases
are loaded. You got the leadoff man back at the plate. Who's 2 for 3 today. Swing and a miss.
It's got some bad intentions on that one.
He was wanting something there, wasn't he? He was going after it. Downstairs, nice stop by the catcher. Brody is a dangerous hitter. I mean, you just don't know what he can do and where he can put it. The thing is, he can put it anywhere in the field. Be swinging high on that one. Gets by the catcher.
That's going to advance the runners.
There's 2 more runs. It's 7-2. And as you said early on, Mr. Irwin, small ball, get him when you can. There's 2 runs right there with 2 out. You still got the man at the plate.
Right now, I mean, you're up by 5 runs, and we got some lights off right now. But we'll change the shot there.
The infield lights are gone. The outfield lights are still on. I did a football game over in Franklin Furnace a couple years ago with Charlie Dunlap. The lights were on a timer. And at 10 o'clock, they went off.
Same thing at Kentucky Christian University. We were there, I forget, it was last year, year before last, for the EKC grid. And
this is interesting.
Yeah, and it was one of those situations that East Carter had the first game of the grid over there at KCU. It's been a few years back. But East Carter had the first game. They were able to play it. It went a little bit longer. And then all of a sudden, West Carter got in their game, I think against Greenup County, maybe got about 3 minutes in on the first quarter, and the lights kicked off, and nobody could figure out how to get those lights back on.
So my question is, what happens if they don't come back on?
That's a good question. I mean,
I don't want to be here all night.
Well, it's one of those situations that we're in the 6th inning. I mean, we've got a game in the books.
I mean, how many was it? Oh, it's these 2 poles right here, right?
Yep. You got the one on both, just right behind the dugout on both sides.
So are they controlled? Are they turned on up here or downstairs?
They've got the breaker down there.
Oh.
As you can see there's the one down the third base line. You got the one right by the dugout turned off there, right next to the Clark's Pump and Shop logo, and then down just a little bit, about midway, close down, almost near the warning track there, down the third base line. You got that one turned on as well.
So how long do they wait? Well, they ain't coming back on.
I mean, it's not a way you want to end a game, but
well, I'm afraid if we step away, then they might make a decision, because we could always bring it back. I mean, I'll leave it up to you. You're the producer, but
we'll take a quick break.
Take a break,
there.
because I don't see any signs of them coming back on at the moment. We'll step aside and be back in a moment on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Since 1932, we've been a proud part of Kentucky, dedicated to serving our members with integrity, respect, and a commitment to excellence. We believe that by working together, we can create a brighter future for everyone. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for retirement, or starting your own business, we're here to help you every step of the way. So stop wishing and start doing. And let's build a financially successful future together. Thank you for being a part of our journey.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Here at Papa John's, we know our stuff.
That's why we hand stuff every epic stuffed crust with a whole lot of flavor.
And we always start with our fresh, never frozen dough.
We never stop exploring new flavors of stuff in our crust. And just wait until you see what we're cooking up next.
The new cheesy calzone epic stuffed crust, hand stuffed with a blend of garlic herb ricotta and mozzarella. because no one stuffs the crust like Papa John's.
I could take. Yep. Welcome back to Kool TV. We're trying to discuss our light situation, and right now, it's not good.
No, because you can see right there on your screen. Fortunately, there's enough light for our camera to be able to see it, but we heard a comment out there on the field, or one of the fans maybe said, well, now nobody can see out here. And it's like, oh, okay.
There's a gentleman up here, and I cannot remember his name. He runs the clock.
Yeah,
I guess
Mr. Clark.
They don't have the LEDs, which you mentioned, but I guess they've got a cool down period before they can even come back on.
Yeah, sometimes to safely do that and everything. Of course, most of your modern schools and everything else, are getting the LED. You look at some stadiums around like Boyd County. You look at their lights, and then you look at these lights. These lights you're kind of more familiar with. These are almost like the Naturals lights that he busted out on the home run there. But Boyd County, they got kind of the like almost these strip LED lights, and they kind of look like they're in weird directions, but they light up the field pretty well. But most schools are going to that, and got to give it to Carter County. They're building a new school, and that's probably what's going to be out there as well.
I would say, you got that money. Where we are is in the bottom half of the sixth inning. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And West is up 7-2 on 9 hits. They've got runners at second and third. They've scored 2 runs here in the inning, and we're in the dark. The outfield's lit up, but that's not going to help. So you've got 2 sets of lights over here, as Jeff showed you a while ago, that they just ain't coming back on. And the gentleman up here said they had a cool down period, but
a lot of your older systems used to have that to where.
My question is, how long does that take?
That's a good question. So it's one of those situations.
I know a little bit of illumination, but going with this, I have no idea.
It's one of those things that usually you think that you'd just be able to turn them on and turn them off, but like we were saying, we both been to some schools at their football fields where they're on timers, and like I said, I was at a game that one time that the lights went out, and they could not figure out how to get the lights back on. And you would think it's just a simple switch that you can throw, even if it's a timer, that you can throw it on there. But originally they said, well, the lights need 30 minutes to get back on, I think, over there, and we waited 30 minutes and nothing ever happened. And you're kind of thinking, well, let's just pull all the cars around the field and put some lights in that way. But
we wasn't sure. Charlie was in the box. 10 o'clock, boom. They had a way to bring them back on. But, the lights around the beautiful place over at Green High School, by the way, turf field, but, around the track and parking lot, they kept their lights. But, it didn't take this long to get the football lights back on over there. So here we are.
And we'll go ahead and take another break on here while we wait for illumination. We know that, of course, Easter Sunday's coming up on there as well, and we know he said, let there be light, and there was light, and it was good, and we'll see if they can try to do something similar to that around here. Not as great as the light that he created, but
No.
We'll try to see if we can get some lights on around here at West Carter Stadium. So I guess we'll be back here in just a few moments here on Kool TV.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky. For over a century, KCU has been transforming the hearts and minds of students through a Christ-centered academic community that is both academically rigorous and intimately personal. Begin the journey to the career of your dreams today at kcu.edu.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Since 1932, we've been a proud part of Kentucky, dedicated to serving our members with integrity, respect, and a commitment to excellence. We believe that by working together, we can create a brighter future for everyone. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for retirement, or starting your own business, we're here to help you every step of the way. So stop wishing and start doing. And let's build a financially successful future together. Thank you for being a part of our journey.
Well, the good news is they're coming back on. If you're just tuning in here late in the game, these two sets of lights around the dugouts went out, and I guess there's a timing period where they have to cool down before they can come back on, and thank goodness they're coming back on. We're trying to finish this thing. As you look at it, we're in the 6th inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes. West is leading at 7-2. Started inning, they were up 5-2. They've plated 2 more in this inning. They have runners at second and third with 2 out.
And with a 1-2 count to the batter coming up here.
Mm-hmm. Well, Nicholas County, their whole team's in the outfield.
As I believe it's still Brody Boggs, isn't it, up to the plate on there?
So we're getting to the point where it's getting bright enough so we can continue this game.
Yep, I hear let's go. So
Coach Allgood saying, let's go, boys. And
so recap the situation that we're in. We got runners on second and third.
I've never seen that. The only thing I've seen dealing with a light was me and James was at Ashland. Miss Felicia was down running the camera down third base side, and the ball hit one of them lights and landed on her. But the good part is they came back on, so we can try to finish this one. probably about, it seemed longer than 10 minutes, but it might have been a little bit longer.
That's like one of those watch pots are never bowled type things on there. Of course, give them a few extra pitches here to get reacclimated back again.
Yeah. So the runners will be at second and third. Again with 2 down.
Yeah, we talked about his pitching a little bit earlier, kind of how methodical he is, but it looks like during his warm-ups he's a little bit more fluid.
Yeah, he's not stopping. There, he was stopping that left leg. Now he's following through. So maybe he just obviously has a different routine when he warms up. We are speaking about Linville, Cash Linville. He took over for Jaden Robinson, who started. So a few more pitches for the pitcher. And Brody Boggs will come back up to the plate, looking at 1 ball and 2 strikes. We were talking about West getting a couple more insurance runs, and they did. They got 2 more. But you still got guys at second and third. That one is completely bad.
That's like, I can't stop on that one. Let's do that one again.
Yeah. Brody's ready to go. Home plate umpire going to give Cash Linville at least one more warm-up toss.
That one ends up in the catcher's mitt, so going to give him one more on there.
Well,
or no,
that's it.
There he goes.
Randy Ross will head back to his position, the umpire, veteran umpire. Man, he's been around a long time.
It's one of those, if they umpired or officiated when I played in high school, it's about time to start checking in with Social Security. And
I think he was a signing guy for baseball for a long time. Boggs fouled at the plate as the, not lightning, but the light delay is over with. Hopefully these bad boys will stay on so we can finish it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that'll take care of Brody and the Comets in the 6th inning. They strand 2, but they score 2 more, and they lead it by the score of 7-2 as we head to the 7th on Kool TV.
Baseball and softball seasons are here, and Grayson Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for everything from bats and gloves to helmets and accessories. No matter the age, Grayson Sporting Goods has the size to get your favorite star ready to hit the field. Grayson Sporting Goods also offers a full selection of East and West Carter team gear with custom printing and embroidery available on many items. Stop by Grayson Sporting Goods, located on Main Street in downtown Grayson, proudly serving Carter County and surrounding counties since 1975.
Here at Papa John's, we know our stuff.
That's why we hand stuff every Epic Stuffed Crust with a whole lot of flavor.
And we always start with our fresh, never frozen dough.
We never stop exploring new flavors of stuff into our crust. And just wait until you see what we're cooking up next.
The new cheesy calzone epic stuffed crust, hand stuffed with a blend of garlic herb ricotta and mozzarella. Because no one stuffs a crust like Papa John's.
Welcome back as we head to the top half of the 7th inning. West got 2 in that last inning, lead it 7-2. 9 hits, no errors. Nicholas County 2-5-0. Coming up for Nicholas County, it'll be Jackson Zimmerman. 1 for 2 with the walk. Jaden Robinson.
Oh, actually, I got him on there twice.
I like the last name, 1 for 2. And
we'll get the...
this light delay got you a little confused.
I know, there we go. And Cash Linville, the pitcher, going to try to help his own cause out there as we go through.
Second pitcher used. Carter still on the mound for West, trying to get the win. The Blue Jackets will come to the plate.
Down to their last 3 outs here. Has to score at least 5 to keep this thing rolling for him.
Zimmerman, as we said, 1 for 2 for the walk tonight. Carter's first pitch up. one misses away. 2-0. There's a strike, fastball.
Yeah, inside corner there.
He's nailed that pitch a few times tonight. Foul tip.
Yeah, usually he likes going to the outside pretty well, but once he gets targeted in on that inside pitch.
Look out. He's looked really smooth tonight. Very comfortable. That went up and away. Three-two. Hit to left. One out.
Can of corn there for him.
One down in the 7th. This is Robinson.
He's only batting once this time. We'll make sure we have that documented. Did have him in the lineup batting twice.
It's not late, but it's getting late.
And with Good Friday up tomorrow, too.
Yep. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to pretty weather this weekend, man. It's going to be nice.
I know my brother, he owns the Judy Drive-In down at Mount Sterling.
Oh, yeah?
His church is going to have the sunrise service
That's awesome.
at the drive-in.
That's awesome.
Preacher's going to preach on top of the concession stand.
Strike. That is too cool.
Well, I told him, I said, well, if it's earlier enough in the morning where he can run the projector, we might could hook up a camera and actually have someone on there with him.
Foul. That's neat. That's awesome.
It's one of those things you don't see a whole lot of drive-ins around anymore.
Well, and your weather's going to be really good. A little cool in the morning, but that's just too cool. 2-2. Foul. Back.
Goes into the batting cage there.
Make it 3-2 coming up. Inside, there's a walk. One out walk. And Coach Allgood coming to the mound. See if Carter's night is done, and it is. We'll have a pitching change. He's had a good game, but time to make a change. We'll come back and get your new pitcher in a minute.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pop and Shop.
Return,
refresh,
refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky. For over a century, KCU has been transforming the hearts and minds of students through a Christ-centered academic community that is both academically rigorous and intimately personal. Begin the journey to the career of your dreams today at kcu.edu.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.firstnational.com. www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
New pitcher on the mound for West is Jake Carter.
Ian Porter, 7th appearance here.
Done. Yep, Porter first time. First pitch misses. Run at first. Robinson, 1 out. Porter on the mound. There's a strike.
Taking on Cash Linville there. 1 for 2 here on the evening.
Carter pitched a well of a game. It was time to get a little bit of relief and trying to close this one out here in the 7th inning. There's a strike right down the pipe. About the same exact spot he put that last one.
If it worked one time, do it again.
Yeah, bring it one more time.
It's the whole, if it ain't broke, don't fix it right now.
1-2. High fly ball. Catcher couldn't get it. Good effort. That thing was up there.
One of those situations. Umpire was right there. It's one of those things that they couldn't quite tell where it was going, and everybody was kind of looking up and wondering almost into each other. You almost had the pitcher, the catcher, and the umpire.
A little reunion at the plate. He'll stay at 1-2. And there's strike 3 called. And West Carter now with 1 out away. Brings up Corbin Fryman again. Mr. Fryman today 0 for 3. Started late because Nicholas County had to wait on the bus driver, so we really didn't start till about 20 after 6. Fastball upstairs.
Yeah, we saw the umpires down behind the gymnasium for a while there, and we was kind of wondering, well, aren't they coming up? But they must have been told to wait down there a little bit.
2-0. That one misses.
This one you got to just put right across the heart of the plate there.
He was looking inside. Mr. Porter, or excuse me, yeah, Porter wanted that one. That was over for a strike. 3-1. He's given up 2 walks here in the 7th inning. Two out walks, puts runners at first and second. And Braxton Minear comes back to the plate.
1 for 3 here on the evening. Yeah, that's going to hit him.
That hit him. So Porter's come in from third base and has walked 2 and just hit a guy. And they're loaded.
One of those situations, of course, right now, any base, closest base for the easiest out. But you also got to get them out right here.
Yep. Need to get a pitch, and there's one right there. Crump at the plate.
Crump there. We are. Bentley Crump. 0 for 3 on the afternoon, or in the evening.
Strike 2. And Mr. Porter would like to get one more and call it a day. After our 12-minute light delay, 2 little banks of the lights went out. That one misses away. They're loaded to Blue Jackets. One and 2. Foul tip. And that'll do it as he strikes out Crump to end the ball game. And Nicholas County will drop, and West Carter will get a victory here tonight. Final score is 7-2. We'll come back to wrap this one up in a moment on Kool TV.
Here at Kentucky Christian University, we believe that nursing saves lives. Nursing is more than a career, it's a calling. KCU has a reputation for producing exemplary graduates who excel both clinically and professionally. With options for both in-person and online studies, KCU is ready to help you begin the career of your dreams today. Find out more at kcu.edu.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Wrapping up here at West Carter High School. West Carter tonight, you look at the final numbers. 7 runs on 9 hits, no errors. Nicholas County, 2 runs on 5 hits and no errors. West Carter would use their starter, Jake Carter, who went most of the way and then would be taken out for Ian Porter. And then Nicholas County would bring in 2 pitchers and Jaden Robinson and Linville. So Nicholas County, we wish them a safe trip back to Carlisle, Kentucky. We were trying to figure out school bus from here.
About an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. They'll probably stop and get a quick bite to eat somewhere. And West Carter out on the right field grass meeting with their final thoughts. And Jeff, a lot of fun tonight. West wins at 7-2. Final thoughts, my man.
Yeah, West Carter on a roll right now. Had a great night last night. Had some pretty good offense here tonight. You know, we was talking to some of them. Defense, probably, a few areas to improve in upon. And definitely a big game for them to pick up a win right before Monday.
Sure.
And, of course, Monday, East versus West.
Yeah.
Getting ready for that series that's coming on there. And that's definitely one that you've got to win if you're West Carter. Right now, if you take a look here at the standings with them, of course, they defeated Morgan County a little bit earlier on in the season, and they just defeated Elliott County. So they're 2-0 right now in district play, hoping to continue that on. But they do come back tomorrow night, and they're going to take on the Belfry Pirates.
Okay.
So they'll be actually here at West Carter. So they're going to take on Belfry on Friday, and then, as we said, on Monday, East Carter. That's going to be the big game that we have. Of course, East Carter is also, I believe they're 2-0 as well in the district play. So if you take a look at them, yep, they are 2-0. They were going to play Morgan. Actually, no, they just played Morgan County on Tuesday, so they're 3-0.
Okay.
Took 2 big wins over Elliott County, 29-0, 24-0, and then defeated Morgan County 12-3. So the battle of the undefeateds here in the 62nd district, as we're just about a little bit over a month away from regional tournament time or district tournament time. So time for both these teams to really step on the gas and get things rolling.
All righty, and we'll have that East-West game for you next week here on Kool TV. Well, my thanks to the folks here at West Carter High School. Thanks to my great crew Always love working with the Irwins, Jeff and Rachel, and scheduled to do several games next week, so I'm sure I'll see you two somewhere.
Yep, we'll be around.
Final score tonight, West Carter wins at 7-2. We're going to wrap things up and get out of here. We appreciate you very much for tuning in to West Carter Comet Baseball. This has been a presentation of high school sports on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Thank you for watching another West Carter Comets broadcast live on Kool TV. This broadcast of West Carter Comets Baseball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.